released on bail. How does that happen? Who in their right minds would let her out on bail? I know that they gave her some electronic ankle bracelet, but this is a woman who's faked her death more than once. I just couldn't even sleep at all last night.
Right. Tell you what, I'll file a restraining order today, okay?
I think Carmen would take that as a challenge, don't you?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Do you have to get to work?
Yeah. A little bit, yeah. Me?
You're not going to answer that?
No some more coffee. Get some coffee, please, thanks.
Why don't you answer that?
It's the wrong number.
How can you tell that it's a wrong number?
Well, because I don't recognize it.
Yeah, but it could be somebody from work, right? With a different calling from a different line.
Well, if it's important, then they'll leave a message.
You should check your messages. I'm sorry.
You know, if you weren't so beautiful, we should do this more often.
Yeah, but I
Have a date for breakfast.
I missed the baby oatmeal in my hair.
You look a lot better without it.
Thanks.
I just want to think about my beautiful, sexy wife who tastes like syrup.
I know you don't want to think about that phone call.
Hey, no more distracting me with unimportant phone calls.
Okay.
Okay?
You know, as much as I love this, how long is it going to take you to get across town?
I don't know, 10 minutes. Which should give me a few more minutes to tell my wife how gorgeous she is and how much I love her.
Are we making a spectacle of ourselves?
Oh, who cares? Wait and see what I've got planned for you tonight when I get home.
You better hurry and get going so you get home sooner. Ooh.
Good idea. All right. I'll call you later.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
All right. I'll see you, sweetie. When do I get out of this?
Danny!
Danny, some people that I would like you to talk to. What the hell are you doing? Danny?
What?
Who authorized you to access my father's personal account?
No one.
So you just broke into his financial file?
Yeah, that's right.
And you just freely admit that?
Yeah. I'm writing up a full report on it.
A report?
Yeah. It turns out that Spaulding is a hell of a lot more vulnerable than I ever suspected. Originally, I thought
We were just going to have to shore up the internal systems, you know, encryption, software, stuff like that. But now we're going to need a whole new system of fail-safe internal security measures. I'm thinking we're going to need infrared sensors on the doors that are leading to the sensitive computers, laser beams in all the areas that have access to the computers. These computers are the heart and soul of Spaulding. And the way it is now, anybody could walk in off the street and break in. It's unacceptable.
And I suppose that you would probably want to oversee the installation of all this equipment. That way you would know exactly how it works, where it might be vulnerable.
Well, yeah, it's my job.
Your job seems to be expanding.
Well, you got a problem with that. You should talk to your father about it.
Danny? Don't underestimate my father. Better men than you have made that mistake and regretted it.
Are you one of those people?
Whatever it is you're working on, let's leave my father's personal bank account out of it.
Don't you think that should be up to Alan?
Alan? Alan? I think that's still Mr. Spaulding to you. Come with me.
Where to?
Personnel has some security questions that you need to answer.
Hey.
I think you missed an important call. Laid back the message that you were so anxious not to hear this morning at company.
So, since when do you spy on me?
Since you get a message from Bernardo Sandoval saying you have 12 hours to give them your decision, what is it you have to decide?
What is this? 20 questions?
No, it's one question. One question. What is it Bernardo wants you to do?
Don't worry about it.
If you feel that you can't tell me, then I am worried. 12 hours to decide what?
12 hours to decide whether or not I'm going to sell Inferno to Bernardo, all right?
And why would you do that?
Because I'm going to sell the club, and Tony doesn't have the money. No bank is going to give him a loan. And if he gets the money from the other families, then they will own him body and soul. This way, if I sell it to Bernardo, it's out of everybody's hands.
Now, why don't you tell me what's really going on? Because on the message, Bernardo said he didn't want to have to go upstairs with bad news. Now, that doesn't sound like Inferno, does it? So you're lying to me? Is this the kind of marriage that you want? Because it's not what I signed up for, not by a long shot.
You know that the only reason I would ever lie to you would be to protect you and Robbie.
And it's always backfired.
No.
Danny, the only right way for us is to share everything. And that means good and bad. If we can't do that, then it's not a marriage. Please, don't shut me out.
Okay. Okay. It's a scrambler in case anybody's listening.
You think that Alan has bugged your office?
He might, and so would some other people.
Upstairs?
The other families want me back in. And, I don't see any way out.